School from Volta region.
This is Metrotv. Keep watching the school's homecoming activities this and every Thursday from 9:30 a.m. sharp. It is your official media house for all your school's activities. Your noble sons and daughters have pledged to protect thee and to serve thee always with head, heart, hand, and soul. Oh, Mauli, Mauli, our proud. Charlie, we did.
Involve me.
If we start talking about our schools, can you talk?
Well, if you
Good morning and welcome to the Skuuls Homecoming Show on Metrotv. We are live on Facebook at Metrotv Ghana, on DSTV on channel 277. My name is Nana Kwesi Kwetia, and today we're taking a trip to Swesco. Swesco Senior High is in the house. We're going to be talking to them and finding out about what they've been doing about their legacy projects in their schools, and then also their schools' homecoming activities. We're going to be sharing this moment with them as we empower every school that's watching us, senior high school that's watching us, so that they can also join us as and when they think it's okay for them. We'll have them be on the show and then we'll have a great conversation. Let me quickly give Swesco the opportunity to introduce themselves, the year group that you're coming from, so that we can start a conversation.
Okay, so I'm Ed Junior Chinye, Swesco 07. I'm PSA 07. So I left school in 2007.
2007?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit about Swesco? Because there's also Swesco, and people tend to, mistake your school to Swesco. So can you tell us a little bit about your school?
So yes, that does happen a lot. Some people, I remember some stories where some people were actually sticking to Swesco, meanwhile they were supposed to come to Swesco and all of that. Swesco is a great school. I learned recently we are now a grade A school. So it's a beautiful school to be in, serene area. And I always like to thank the cocoa farmers for helping build the school. That's Kwame Nkrumah's first secondary school that he built. I know Ghana National always try to compete with us on that, but we are the first secondary school Kwame Nkrumah built, and the cocoa farmers helped us. That's why we have cocoa in some of our school prints and some of our school things. So shout outs to cocoa farmers, those gone and those on. I say ayiko to them. If not for your hard work, Swesco wouldn't have been, and I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity.
I wanted the difference between Swesco and Swesco, so that at least we can differentiate.
Okay, so Swesco is Swesco Senior Secondary School, and Swesco is Swesco Business School.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
So that's the difference. Yes. And what's the location like between your school and their school?
Oh, it's not too far.
It's not too far from each other.
I think it should be about 10 kilometers apart.
And what year was the school instituted? I mean,
yes, so this will be our 68th anniversary.
Okay.
So that puts us in 1968.
Are you doing a calculation, or you want me to do the calculation?
I'm trying to do that right now.
We're going to get to, don't worry at all. We're going to be going to the profile to get to know you better. All right, so 2025, I hear you actually led a legacy project in your school to actually help the ongoing students within campus to actually be empowered. That, I mean, as much as you are alumni, you also want to support their progress in school.
Yes, so alumni, in fact, alumni in every school, this should be our mandate. This should be part of the things that we should do. Government, as we all know, is always overwhelmed. So for some of us who have gotten the opportunity to be in the school, we should be able to also help in building the school. In fact, that should be part of our core mandates as all students, as alumni of schools, so that we can help develop the schools. If we say we are leaving it to government only, our schools will be in a mess. Like some parts of our schools, the way we left them, I left school almost 20 years ago. The way we left them 20 years ago is the way it is still
Is it the same with Swesco?
Yes, so some of the things, yes, all students
So
are
what
doing
did you
well.
do 2025 in
So in
terms of legacy
2025, I
projects?
can't quite remember what they did, but I'm here to talk about what we are going to do when it's our turn. So we have taken the Form 2 block, to renovate the whole place. I wish I could send videos.
No, the video is already on, so you go ahead. Let's have the conversation.
So to renovate the whole place, paint it up, change the ceilings, change the railings, change so many things, and give it a facelift so that it is befitting of the grade A school that we are right now.
Have you already started the project, or you are yet to?
No, we are yet to. So we actually had a fundraiser lunch last week at the MJ Grand Hotel in East Legon for us to raise funds to be able to embark on what we are doing, to be able to do what we set out to do. That's the renovating the Form 2 block. So we've given ourselves a target. So we're looking at between 600,000 to 1 million Ghana cedis to be able to do that. So at the fundraiser, we were able to raise, I think, around 150,000, 180,000.
Which is a good sign.
Yes. Just at the fundraiser, just for that day. So it's a good sign. And I just love the spirit. I love the way this program is lifting the spirits of people. It's giving us the awareness to go back to our schools and do something for them. It is very, very important that we all put our hands to the wheel to be able to lift our schools. Gone are the days when the missionary churches were doing these things, and they are doing it no more. So right now it is our turn as alumni of various secondary schools to put our hands to the wheel and lift our school. It is our pride. Whatever you do, that is where you went to, and that is a part of you. If you die today, it is part of your story. It is part of your name. That is where you went to, so you might as well just get it in the best shape that it can be, at least for posterity's sake and for the sake of the other people.
Tell me one interesting thing about your school, that wherever that you find yourself, when the school's name is mentioned, you like to hit your chest and say to yourself, this is where I went to, and I'm proud of that. Okay, so
I'm a great fan of Nkrumah. So the mere fact that it is Nkrumah's school and it is part of Nkrumah's dream, I'm just happy to be a part of that.
What do you mean by Nkrumah's school?
Yes, Nkrumah built Swesco Secondary School with the help of the cocoa farmers. So I'm so proud of that I'm part of the whole greatness of Nkrumah. And the fact that my mom also was an old student. I think she finished in 72 or something, 70.
Before she gave birth to you?
Yes, way before she gave birth to me. So, and that also gives me joy when we go for old students homecomings like this, and I'm with my mom, and we are all in our. Is
there a story about your school, more like a myth, that makes it stand out? Especially, I mean, if you're a new student and you're coming to the school, there's a story that they tell you about the school. Sometimes it makes you scared. Sometimes you are inspired because you think, listen, I'm going to this school to meet great people, or am I going to this school to go and meet people that would punish me, and so on and so forth. Is there any story like that?
Oh, it's normal with the schools. So I remember when I first got there.
Yeah.
That's when you begin to hear such stories of some wild seniors who were wild, and the kind of things they did to them, and they start telling you stories like that. And are you there? Oh, as for you people there, you are free. Oh, the senior this, the way he can lash us, the way he will let you sleep under the bed, stories like that. But then again, you don't get to experience. Okay, you experience your own version of it. So, and I'm sure the story keeps going down and down. I'm sure by now my name too will be there, and some people will be mentioning, oh, senior. Back then I was called Abuja in school.
Abuja.
So, yes.
Is it the Nigerian president?
Yes. So they'll go, oh, senior Abuja, yeah, that kind of thing. So I'm sure it will be there.
Let's talk about some of the influential people in society that went to your school.
One person that I always mention his name, and he's doing very well for Swesco. I'm even saying this with goosebumps on me, is Samens of City TV.
Earlier on, I mean, we had the conversation.
He's doing wonderfully for the school. He's putting his all in the school, and I just respect him, and I love him for that. And I'll use this opportunity to tell him that kudos. Don't let the naysayers and the international demons dampen your spirits.
So we have local and international DJs.
Yes. As
Can you
international-
describe them? What's the difference between the local and international?
No, that one probably we can leave that another day. If I go into that, maybe we'll
Okay,
need,
that's fine. Let's continue.
olive oil from Israel to be
No,
able
that's
to-
fine. Let's continue.
Yes, so yes, Samens, I'll use this opportunity to tell you that you should continue the.
So apart from him, you can
Then
name
we
any
have
other
Mensa, Otabel, who else? Then we have Peace FM, the sports, Dan Kweku Yeboah.
Dan Kweku Yeboah.
Oh yeah, there are some notable names in there. I can't get them on top of my head right now, but we have quite a lot of them.
Your old school year group, the organization. How long has it been running?
That I can't tell, but I know it's been running for quite a while now.
And every year, do you go to the school?
Yes, every year well, personally, I've been there like some 3 or 4 times after I left school.
And honestly. You haven't been there for over 20 years?
No. The last time I was there was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah. But I'm saying that for over 20 plus years, you've been there like about 4 times.
Yes, about 4 times.
And do you go on school's homecoming days?
Yes, homecoming days. Just homecoming days. So all the 4 times I've been there has been homecomings.
Share some of your memories with us concerning the time that you were in school. Memories that you think defined you before you finally left the school.
Okay, so as a young man, I always wanted to be a pilot. So I got to Swesco as a science student. I wanted to do science with geography, but unfortunately I had to do pure science. But I just had a knack for the arts, and so most friends that I made in school always came up with the fact that, oh, you should have been in art, you talk well, you write well, you can act well, and stuff like that. But my fond memories, like you just asked, was my role in the Writers and Debaters Club. So we used to do this drama competitions and debates and all of that. I had a lot of fun over there, and those are my fun memories. That I could inspire my year group and the juniors over there to be able.
Because you're always
join.
competing.
Yes, and I loved it, and people loved me for it. Like that was my high point. Those were the times that I felt that I really made impact on people in the Writers and the Debaters Club. And in fact, that was also part of my down time. So let me tell you this story. So one time we were going for a debate in a debate competition with, I think, Obrache Secondary School, one of those schools around Sojo. So we had done all our rehearsals, we had written everything we had to write, we were all fired up, we tried debating amongst ourselves, tried to think about the other points that were raised. We did all of that. So on the fateful day, we were ready to go. And wearing khaki with side pockets was unprescribed.
Yeah.
But being the
bad boy that you were.
So I wore the side pockets with my prints, and all the ladies were around. And if you wanted the pretty ladies back then, it was in the Writers and Debaters Club. That one you always get.
And then you
them.
had your side pockets, khaki side pockets, and
all
the ladies
the
were
girls.
watching you.
So,
and your head is bloated.
Charlie. So
and you're checking out the one that you personally like.
Charlie, you see that?
I'm bringing you the memories.
You see that?
Yes.
So we were going to the place. So the bus was parked in front of the administration block, and the administration block is where the headmaster's office used to be. So I was walking towards the bus, and the headmaster was in his office. So he raised his head and sent someone to quickly come and call me. The headmaster is calling you. I got to the office, and he was like, do you know that the trouser you are wearing is unprescribed? I said, yes, sir. Okay, come here. He had this big desk in his place. So he made me bend under the desk. 6 lashes. If you raise your head, I'm starting afresh. Mm-hmm. Bro.
It was a bad day for you.
In fact, that's the worst day for me. So he gave me, at the end of the day, I took about 8 of those lashes, and he left me to go. The fiery Abuja Gino, the fiery guy who is going to lead the debate and all of that. I was calm,
You
like
succumbed to the beating.
a snake.
And you became quiet.
I was quiet. In fact, I couldn't even read when I
The
got.
Abuja name, was it more popular than your real name?
Yes, it was.
What was your real name?
Most people
Your full
know
real
me.
name?
Yes, my full real name is Edozie Junior Chinye.
Edozie
Junior Chinye.
Chinye. All right. Wow. But then Abuja had taken over from that name.
Yes. In fact, that should even give you the hint where the Abuja came from. So my dad
Comes from Nigeria.
Yes, so my dad is Nigerian, my mom is Ghanaian. So my mom went to Swesco actually. So one day in class, what's your nickname? I didn't have one. So my friend, Fletcher, was like, oh, I know Abuja boys. And that was how Abuja, and that's how the name just
started.
Yes, and that's how the name stayed.
Your schooling days, and it was something that actually, what was one of the things that you did that you regretted? I mean, after school, you sat down and said to yourself, this thing that happened or I did, I shouldn't have done it at all. One thing that you regretted.
Okay, so there was this junior who got on my nerves, and I gave him a very dirty slap. In fact, the slap my wrist still pains me from that slap. And the way he reacted to it, I still feel bad for. Yeah, it's still.
Did you
still
apologize for that?
Yeah, I did after, but I didn't do it in the presence of So after I had to go to him.
Abuja, as you can see on our table here, we have a Kivo Gary Soakins. When you were in school, I know that this was your ajenkwa. It was my ajenkwa, and that is everybody's ajenkwa.
I was Dadaba, so
you were Dadaba.
Yeah,
so you were not eating.
We like Gary. We used to eat it in secret, but we're flexing not to. Yeah, we don't eat.
All right, so we're going to be going for the Kivo Gary Soakins time. Let's take that break. When we come back, we dig into the Gary Soakins.
Sugar, I only miss some water. Soakins made easy, oh. Kivo Gary make you for your face. Boarding house, everything there inside. Okay, sugar, I only miss some water. Soakins made easy, oh. Kivo Gary make you for your face. Boarding house, everything there inside. Okay, sugar, I only miss some water. Soakins made easy, oh. Kivo Gary make you for your face. Boarding house.
All right, welcome back, and it's the Kivo Gary Soakins time. And Abuja, as for your real name, I struggled a little bit mentioning it. So it is time for you to Gary Soakins your day here. I mean, your breakfast, this is what we're doing for you. So you can have your Kivo Gary here. I can also have mine here. We're just trying to relive those days when we're in school and, you don't have anything to eat, or you actually jump out of the school wall and went out and you don't have anything on you. You come back and prep time is over, food time is over, and all that you have to live on is your Gary, Kivo. They put all together. Normally, we buy the granuts, we buy the milk powder or the Milo and so on for us to actually have it. But this time around, Kivo has been generous enough to actually put it all together for all of us. So why is this one misbehaving a bit?
Stubborn like that.
Yeah, stubborn. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So you can pour that into your cup, and then you can stir just to have the soakings come up, and then you're going to have a taste of the Gary soakings. Then we're going to be finding out from you, since you said you were Dadaba. Dadaba, who doesn't eat Kivo Gary or doesn't eat Gary soakings?
We don't eat Gary soakings.
As for us, it was our savior.
But my children enjoy this a lot. In fact, as for
I'm having mine, so you can see.
They don't joke with it.
Gary soakings time.
Yeah.
My breakfast for today. You know? Are you tasting it?
Yeah, it's fine. I love
Does it feel like when you were in school the same thing that
yes,
you
it
felt?
does. It does. Even better.
Even better.
Everything is already
because
mixed.
everybody is together.
Yeah.
All right, so let me find out from you. You said you were Dadaba. So you were not actually eating Gary?
No,
So
I was actually eating it, but then you'd have to hide to eat it. Or
you were flexing.
Yes. So you flex.
Why were you doing that?
So when you think back at it, you'd get to understand that it was just as being children, as being I wouldn't say naive, but ignorant, so to say, of the fact that this is not. It doesn't make sense. Gary is Gary. Gary is food. So why do we want to claim to not eat Gary and be hiding?
To make yourself look so special.
Charlie.
So it wasn't really going on well for you. Were you able to keep that pace?
No,
to
you
act
can't.
Act like that about
You
and
can't.
still-
There were so many of us who did that, but you can't, because at a point your money will finish. Your parents will get tired of having to send you money all the time and stuff like that. So
And you had to depend on that Jinkwa.
you have to go back to Gary. There's no way you can dodge Gary.
There's no way.
Oh, how would you dodge Gary? In secondary school, you can't dodge Gary. Even if you don't
So
eat Gary, it's Gary.
have you had a moment where there was nothing at all in your cupboards?
Yes, so many times.
So many times.
Yes,
And what did you do?
So many times. Because once you come to school, first 2-3 weeks, everything is gone. But you say you are Radaba, and you show it by giving out your things anyhow like that. And yes, so it used to happen so many times.
All right. So now let's talk about your project that you said you're going to be embarking on for the school as a legacy project from your alumni. Actually, let's talk about that.
Yes. So before I start, actually, Form 2 block was my favorite block in all my 3 years in Swesco. That was where I had the most fun. I was the most serious in class. I had the most fun. So when they said we were going to renovate the Form 2 block, when I saw the Form 2 block in its current state right now, my heart sank.
Why?
Yeah, because when we were even in school, it wasn't that nice. So for it not to have any form of attention for the past 20 years.
And the students are still going in there too.
You can imagine. And you have left the place. You claim to have the most fun and the most experience in Swesco in the Form 2 block. So what are you doing to help lift so that somebody can also come and have that same experience you claim to have had? So that's why we came together to try and renovate the place, or that is the next thing that we are going to do, because the next year we are going to host the
Skuuls homecoming.
Skuuls homecoming, yes. So all the sevens.
That is 2027.
Yes. So the 07, 97, 87, 77.
You're going to come together and you host it.
Yes, but then every year group will have their project that they would embark on. So ours is to renovate the Form 2 block.
So aside from the Form 2 block, there's nothing else that you're also doing in terms of the outlook of the school, maybe painting of the school, and then maybe some roads that leads to the school that has to be taken care of and so on.
So definitely some of these things you have to take it because of the financial implications. You have to take it.
But you're raising funds.
Yes, we are. So if
you have
get
over 150,000 already.
Yes. So if we get more than our target, why not? We could handle other parts of the school that needs facelift.
Come again.
I said, so we could handle some other parts. So when we are able, we have a target. We have 600,000 to 1 million cedis to raise. So if we are able to raise more than that, why not? We could also handle some other parts of the school or some other aspects of the school that needs facelift. Yeah.
All right. So the last anniversary that you guys went to, how did it go?
Yeah,
Which was last year or this year?
So last year I wasn't there personally, but I watched them live on Facebook. I watched them on TV, and it was fun. They had a blast. Like, it was one of the best so far. I really felt bad for not having the opportunity to have attended.
So which of the activities do you think actually took your breath away?
Oh, their whole convoy thing this year. The convoy looked a little longer, and the whole interest of people and the numbers that they got. There were so many people at the homecoming. I don't know if your program is also part of the vibe where people are now understanding that let's go back.
No, it's one of the main reasons.
Yes, because
pushing the agenda of Skuuls homecoming.
Yes, so I'm very, very glad that Metrotv has taken this upon themselves to do this, so that people go back to their schools and give. Go back to your.
But were you talking to some of your colleagues that were at the anniversary to actually have a taste of what's happening on the ground?
Yes, we had already planned to go. So we had planned, a group of friends, we had planned to go, but then I was unable to get there, so they kept on giving me updates and all their food joints and all the things that they did in school. They kept on the bonfire and everything. They were just updating. At the point, I just had to put off my data so I don't get.
That was when you started regretting.
Yeah. I should have been there. Now this going back to school is fun, and I urge everybody to try and go back to their school and do something for the school. Government cannot do it all. Now the missionaries are no longer doing them, so all the missionary schools, all the church schools and all of that, it's no longer happening. So it is now, should I use the word, incumbent on us, the old students, the alumni of schools, to go back and do something for the school. If it's building a new classroom block, building a bungalow, renovating the streets, providing desks, do something for them, because the school is part of your story. The school is part of your history. The school is part of you.
Personally, what do you think you would love most to be done for the school?
Yes, so for now, I think 2 houses for... My school is a mixed school, so boys' house, girls' house. At least 2 more would ease the pressure on the building.
2 more what?
2 more houses.
Okay.
Yes, will ease.
Are you talking about the numbers for the ladies and then also for the gents? Yes,
because now the numbers in the dormitories, I think it's the free SHS is part of this new... The numbers, the common halls where we used to assemble to take instructions from our prefects and our housemasters. Now the common halls have become...
Classrooms.
What classrooms? They have become bedrooms with beds all over. Like there's just nowhere to put your leg. No, it's bad. It's bad, and we have to rise up as old students to deal with some of these things. Yes, government will do their bits, but at this point,
it's your school.
Yes, it's your school.
The issue of bringing in government, I don't think it's something that we should even go there at all. Because if you see what other schools or alumni are doing for their schools, you'll be surprised. And government is not really coming in, but then they take it upon themselves and say to themselves that, listen, this is the school that actually brought me up, that defined me, and from there, I decided that this is what I want to be in life, and I never looked back. So when they are going back, they go there to actually graciously and from their hearts do so much for the school, so that those that are there would be inspired to be more, so that next time when it is their turn as alumni, when they come there, they build from where it was left off. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Yes, and that's
so for me, I think you need to conscientize your alumni so that quickly, I mean, because from what you're discussing with me concerning the halls and now students cannot be accommodated when it comes to their bedding facilities and so on, that means your alumni need to really rise up and do something.
And Nana, not to cut you, what you just described is common among the so-called highbrow schools or the grade A schools. They usually have that pride and they go back and do. How about the B and the C's? You also have people who attended the school. You can't tell me that you left school and you didn't do anything because you were a grade C school. At least you have some prominent people. And that's the question. That's exactly what
the reason why I'm saying does it matter is because you can be inspired by those that you're calling the grade A or the grade B, because this is what they are doing. So you can also equally decide that let us also do something for our school. And for me, I think it's a matter of decision.
Exactly, and that is why I am encouraging people, like everybody, so that I don't get to, for want of a better word, discriminate between schools. So whether you are grade A, you are grade B, or you are grade C, go back to your schools and do something for the school.
So at your alumni meetings, does it happen on a regular monthly basis, or it's something that just happens once in a moment?
Yeah, it does happen once in a while. We have meetings for the general meetings and year group meetings. In fact, to the extent that some people even do class meetings and house meetings too, yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
So which one do you prefer, the class meetings or house meetings?
No, the year meetings, I feel, is more concise. It's more packed, so information can go around well. It's a little bit well organized. But then the alumni, the general meeting too is great. You get to meet.
So looking ahead towards 2027, which will be your turn to actually take over with the school's homecoming activities, can you project to us what are some of the things that you would want to do towards that?
Yes, so like I've just said right now, we have projects that we want to embark on, or a project that we want to embark on, which is renovating the Form 2 block. And I would want us, everybody, as an 07-year group, I'm using this platform to encourage all of us to come on board. Yes, we have done well so far with our fundraiser, 150,000 already, one night. So the rest of us, let's come on board. 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, just bring what you can. You have a whole year to contribute to this so that your name is part of the facelift and your name is part of the good thing that we are going to do back in Swesco.
And the farmers, are they still with you guys?
Yes, so so the farmers are, I'm sure they should still be a part of us. I'm not too sure about that though, but then since I got into the school and I heard of the great works that they did in making our school what it is, like in building the school for us, I always try to give them shout outs wherever I get to because it's their hard work. And let me also put this, Galamsey people, please stop destroying our cocoa farms. Cocoa has helped Ghana a great deal. So let's stop the Galamsey and let the cocoa proceeds, let the cocoa money still do the good works that it's doing for Mother Ghana. Swesco cocoa farmers were a great support for the building or the inception of Swesco Secondary School. Yes. So
the surrounding cocoa farmers within Swesco, they're also being affected by the Galamsey.
I don't know whether Galamsey has gotten to Swesco yet, but then again, I'm even talking about it in general. You're
generally talking about what's going on.
I'm talking about it in general, that Galamseyers, in fact, stop the Galamsey altogether and stay away from the cocoa farms. Stop destroying the cocoa farms and turning them into mining sites. Let's stop the
We're wrapping
madness.
up, so I'm going to be asking you to speak to your alumni and also your final words.
Okay, so my final words, I'm still on the facelift of the Form 2 block. All 2007 year group, we are trying to renovate the Form 2 block. We have given ourselves a target of 600 to 1 million Ghana cedis as our target. The fundraiser dinner gave us 150,000, and we still have a long way to go. Let's all come together and raise the good name of Swesco. Semper cum optimus.
Can you sing the anthem, maybe a line or two?
Hey, in my whole 3 years, I think I went to assembly about only 6 times.
No, just a liner. A liner of the school's anthem.
Semper cum optimus, our solo motto is, so we never ever miss.
That's all that you can say.
Yes. Sing Swesco boys from coast to coast. Yeah,
but the song is not bad at all.
Yeah.
So how come you didn't learn it? I mean, 20 plus years, you could even sit down just for a moment.
No, it's been a long time, and plus, you see, just like I said, I don't remember going to assembly more than 6 times in my whole 3 years.
And are you happy for that?
Oh, looking back at it, it doesn't make sense. But back then, it was fun not to be
not going to assembly.
Yeah.
So these are some of your regrets.
So if I get to go, okay. So one thing I always say is that if there's anything like reincarnation, I would go back to Swesco Secondary School.
All right, thank you very much, Swesco Senior High School. We've been talking to them this morning on the School's Homecoming show. And they've told us their bit of their story and then what's coming up for them. 2026, 2027, we're going to be part of it. And thank you for joining us for this week's edition. My name is Nana Kwesi. Continue to watch the rest of our programs. This is Metro TV.
Hello, everyone. My name is Glorious, a Nigerian living in Ghana. We have an event coming up. It is called Cook Africa on AU Day, 23rd May 2026 at 9 a.m. prompt. It will be held at the Metrotv premises. It is an opportunity for us to invite all Nigerians that are living in Ghana and all Africans that are living in Ghana to come out on 23rd May 2026. You come to Metrotv premises to enjoy yourself from the test masters. We are going to offer you pepper soup, the best pepper soup you've ever taken. Isiewu, nkwobi, edikanrikong, afang, bitter leaf, ewedu and gbegiri, amala, pounded yam, fufu, semo, wheat, assorted meats, assorted fish, and cow leg, bokoto. You are going to have the best you've never had before from the test masters. And we pray that you will not miss this day. It's on demo. Yara Sidion before. Yana Miam before award you could send AU Day, 23rd May 2026, 9 a.m. prompt. Mbono Miebi Bake, Metrotv premises.